Today I'm going to show you how to create this little stick figure. So the first thing that you need to do, I like to start out with his little hat. So I tend to start with the head on any creature that I make, or stick figure, animal. So we're going to go to, I'm going to choose an ellipse. And we're going to start with something that's about that shape. That looks like it's good. Next thing we're going to do is change the color. So I used orange that time in order to create him, but I think this time let's change it up a little bit. Orange is pretty classic, but I don't know. What should we go with? You know what? I'm feeling this purple right now. Just kind of am. So we're going to go with that. He's going to have a purple construction helmet this time. So then you want to choose this vector, and you want to make it a bit shorter. So what this does is it makes it so that anything outside of that area is no longer visible. So we can expand this to make sure we can see everything and shorten that up. His head's looking, or his helmet is looking a little bit too thick. So let's actually make it a little thinner. That's good. That's perfect. So let's give it a black outline. So we're going to click over here. We're going to use the CMK slider to make it completely 100% black. And we're going to make the width a little bit wider. That's good. That's a nice solid background. All right, next. We're going to create a nice little line along the bottom. So we're going to go back over here and choose our rectangle. Now 5.8 point font. It's probably going to be a lot, but let's see what that yields. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Let's make it a little bit longer so that we can grab it, move it to the left. You know what? It wasn't moving. There it goes. All right, there's the top of this little helmet. Actually gonna make it a little bit taller. There we go. And now next, he needs those 3 little lines to show that it's a construction helmet. Despite the fact that it's not a legal color. And we're going to just duplicate this one so that it's exactly the same size. Duplicate. Oops. Now we're just going to grab the one that's on the top. So we're going to take this one, put him in the middle. It's a little bit too long. There we go. Now we're going to take this one. A little bit to the right. And this one a little bit to the left. Actually, that looks like a little bit of a bun, so we're going to just make it the same orange. So this orange, if you don't remember the hex code of something, you can just click it, click the color, choose the color there, and the hex code will appear. So FEA 250 is what we used. I'm going to make this FEA 250. There we go. There's his little helmet. And now we need to make his little head. So in the same way, we're going to come over here and we're going to grab an ellipse. I think that shape should be pretty good. Let's change the color. I'm going to make it black. And then let's use this vector crop cutting tool to decrease his little head size. It's probably good. So then we're going to grab the head and put him over there. That looks cool. So the next thing we're going to do is work on his body. For his body, we're going to choose, let's go with another ellipse. And let's make his body a little bit rounded. And in order to make that shape, we're going to use the vector crop tool again. Decrease the top a bit. And decrease the bottom less. And there's his body. So we're going to drag his body over. Oh, we need to use that again to make sure that you can see all the sides. There we go. It's that perfect shape of little construction body. So we're going to drop his body right there. Now inside of this body is mostly white. So we gave him a white jacket so that the hex code is FFF, FFF, and that will turn it white. Okay. So we're going to give him 2 more rectangles in order to cover the top and the bottom. So that's 1. That's 2. Just going to grab this, zoom in so we can make sure it lines up all right. There he is. There's the top of him. And there's the bottom. Looking pretty cute. So next, this little guy needs the rest of his jacket. And he needs some little black pants. So we're going to create some more rectangles. I'm going to create 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles in order to complete his jacket. So the first rectangle is going to block off where his pants will go. And everything below here is going to be black. The second rectangle, we're actually going to flip to about 90 degrees in order to give him the front of his little jacket. Next rectangle,